Hey, beautiful people. I want to speak to the fathers, to the daddies. My name is Purpose Life Coach Kyrie Harrison. I assist individuals and serve individuals with confident coaching, purpose life coaching, and assisting individuals with finding their purpose. Now, I want to talk to the fellas. I'm a woman, a mother, a coach, a minister who believes that God has ordained men men with supernatural abilities, with God-given supernatural abilities to give identity. Without identity, you have no purpose. You have to know who you are in order for you to know your purpose. Furthermore, you have to know who God is. If you know who God is, you know who you are. Okay. Furthermore, I want to talk to the daddies. As I coach a lot of women, I coach men as well. I am figuring out that many don't know what love is, or they have a misunderstanding of acts of love simply because of the foundation of the love that was shown or displayed from their father. Okay, I want to tell you guys this. This is not to bash men or anything like this, but because I believe that God is awakening male leadership, God is raising up great anointed men. We have to return back to love. Okay, the greatest commandment is love. How can you effectively give in an identity to your daughters if you're not, sons too, but yeah, sons as well, sons and daughters, if you are giving them a faulty pattern and foundation of love and a faulty foundation of toxic patterns? One of the toxic patterns that a lot are displaying are contacting their children every 3 weeks, every 6 months, periodically, whenever it's convenient. Do you know that you're training your daughter, especially your daughters? I want to talk about the daughters. Do you know that you're training your daughters that it's okay for a man to pop in and out of their life? You want to know why a lot of us women, or a lot of women, tolerated a lot of dysfunctional relationships and crumbs, bare minimum treatment? It's because they were used to daddy. See, daddy sets the tone. Daddy sets the identity. So if my daddy popped up whenever he wanted to, and every time he came, I got excited. He came with a box of pizza. He probably took me on the trip. He probably took me to the movies, bowling, because he's fun. You know, daddy's coming with the fun because he's trying to make up for all the months and weeks that he missed. Now, if you're doing that, what kind of example, what kind of love life are you setting up for your daughter? What type of treatment are you allowing her to accept? Because you give the identity. So if she identifies love with random pop-ups, random calls, convenient texts, whenever it's convenient to you, and your life must be so busy that you can't create a routine, a pattern that implements them in your daily life. And then 3 weeks later, 6 months later, hey, it's daddy, I'm going to pick you up. She's going to accept that in her relationship. She's going to accept that from her boyfriend. She's going to accept that for her husband. And that's not love. And this is why it's so hard for women to get out of toxic relationships, because it's familiar. And let's talk about the young boys. You're teaching your young boys that it's okay to be a father like that, to be a husband like that. You're teaching your boys that it's okay to treat jobs like that, their friends like that, their women, their sisters like that. And it creates a cycle, a generational cycle of toxicity and dysfunctional homes, broken homes. It creates a generational curse that maybe you're not aware of. So I don't want you to think about this without blaming nobody, without, Oh, I got a work schedule. Oh, I got a wife now. No, make it happen. I guarantee you, you put those babies first, God's going to bless you. If you can make a way for your job, if you can make a way for a new relationship, if you can implement sports, playing Xbox, whatever you can do, whatever you want to do in your schedule, then you can include your children in your daily schedule. So remember, fathers, the men give the identity. If you're not happy with the women around you, do a background check. Who were the men in their lives? Who were the women in their lives who also taught them that it's okay to accept this pattern? Self-accountability is a way to healing. God bless.